It was the summer of 2019 when James, a 32-year-old teacher from Sydney, went on a vacation with his college friend, Daniel. They had been planning a trip to northern Australia for months, a week of fishing, boating, and camping along the Adelaide River. They rented a small aluminum fishing boat and set off early one morning, the sun rising over the misty river. Crocodiles were known to inhabit the waters, but the guide said they were rarely aggressive unless provoked. James and Daniel laughed as they cast their lines into the water. Birds chirped from trees, and the river moved lazily as they drifted near a bend in the river. Daniel pointed to something gliding just beneath the surface. "Did you see that?" he asked. Without warning, the silence shattered. A giant saltwater crocodile launched itself out of the water and slammed into the side of the boat, flipping Daniel overboard in seconds. James screamed Daniel's name as he saw the water thresh violently. For a second, he saw his friend's hand rise above the surface, then it disappeared. Blood floated in the water. The crocodile, now turning its attention to the boat, rammed it again. James lost balance and fell halfway into the water. Kicking wildly, James scrambled back into the boat. The crocodile snapped its jaws just inches from his feet. He grabbed the oar and hit it with all his strength, again and again. James fired up the engine, heart pounding. The motor sputtered, then roared to life. He sped down the river, the crocodile following for several meters before disappearing back into the depths. Blood-soaked, shaken, and trembling, James looked back, calling out for Daniel. There was no sign of him. The river had swallowed his friend whole. Eventually, James found a ranger station downstream. The rangers helped him out of the boat, his body covered in bruises, one arm dislocated from falling and gripping the motor handle too tightly. Search teams scoured the river for 2 days. They found bits of torn fabric from Daniel's shirt, but no remains. The news of the attack spread quickly. James was interviewed by several media outlets. His story became a cautionary tale about respecting wild waters and understanding predator behavior. Years later, James still visits Daniel's family every year. He often blames himself, even though there was nothing he could have done. James now gives talks on wildlife safety and survival. Nature is beautiful, he tells people, but it demands respect. "I walked away when I shouldn't have survived. I carry that with me every day."